I'm here with Kevin McKidd, who is in Grey's Anatomy. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been in the show quite a long time. How did you first get involved in it?
It's funny, it doesn't feel like a long time still. I feel like I'm still the new kid on the block, and it's been 8 years. I can't believe 8 years has gone by. How did I get involved in it? I mean, I met Shonda Rhimes the previous year because she was looking for her cast for a show called Private Practice. And I ended up doing a different show that year. And then the writer's strike, there was a big writer's strike about 8 years ago in Los Angeles. And when that writer's strike broke, I suddenly got a call from Shonda Rhimes' people saying she wants to see you for this other new character in the show. And that was it. I just went to meet her. We'd already met before. I think she liked the idea of me, and the rest is kind of history, really, you know. And here we are.
Do you think you'd be doing it that long when you joined on?
No, I mean, I think everybody, when I joined in season 5, was going, we've probably got 2 more seasons, maybe 2 more seasons and we'll be done. And we've been saying that ever since, going, this can't go on forever. And it still keeps going and going and going. And it's amazing. You know, it's such a blessing. I've never had a job as an actor. You know, it's quite a, tenuous, temporary life usually. So I feel very blessed to have this kind of run on a job. It's amazing for me.
And why do you think people connect with the show so much that it has such a long life in it?
I think there's universal themes in the show. You know, it's all about love. It's about loss. It's about struggling through challenging moments in your life and trying to come out of the other side a better person, healthier, healed or whatever. I think it's a brilliant mix of comedy and drama and pathos and tear-jerking moments and, really funny moments. So I think it's a very satisfying cocktail of elements that people just really respond to, And the writing, it all comes down to the writing, the quality of the writing. And I don't think the level of our writing has never slipped. And that's a testament to Shonda and all the writers who are so passionate about it,
And you've also directed episodes as well. How did you start doing that?
I just asked. I'd always been interested in directing. I've worked with a lot of great directors, been lucky enough over the years, and I asked Shonda if I could, learn and shadow and go we shadowed people like other directors, so I started doing that. And an opportunity came up at a certain point where a director, I think, couldn't do his episode, because they booked the directors about a year in advance, and suddenly this director, I think he was offered a pilot to direct a pilot, and so he asked to be let out from this. So they had a hole in the schedule, and I just finished shadowing and doing these little webisodes for Grey's Anatomy, and they said, "Okay, you're up. You got to do the next one." And I fell off my chair and was terrified and didn't sleep for about a month with stress and anxiety. And but I got through it, and they asked me to do it again, and that was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And is it hard directing cast members that you usually act with, or is it easy?
I think it's easy because we all get along really well, and I think actors generally like having other actors direct them, because I think they feel like, well, this guy actually knows what it takes. There's some directors who might be brilliant technically, but they don't really. If they've never been an actor and stood in front of the camera and know what that is like, they don't really know what it takes. So they sometimes aren't as helpful as they could be. They're just looking for the end result instead of helping the actor get to that moment. Giving them suggestions or tools or cues or ideas to get them emotionally to the right place. So I think that's why I don't get a hard time from them, because I think they know that I'm on the same team as them, essentially.
And do you prefer acting or directing?
Still, acting's always going to be my first love, because I'm a theatre actor who became a TV actor and will probably end up going back to theatre. But directing is definitely, it feels like a second career for me now. But I don't think, I'm never say never, because it might become the main thing I do in the second half of my life. It's sad to think about the second half of my life, but I do love it. But acting will always be the thing that I'll go back to.
And if someone could watch only one episode of Grey's Anatomy, what one would it be?
Wow. One episode of Grey's Anatomy. I thought one of the best season finales we ever had was the one where there was a shooter in the hospital. And I just thought the way that was filmed, Rob Corn did a great job directing it. It was very dramatic, very tense, and I think that was one of the most satisfying, gripping season finales we've had. So I'd say that episode.